Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another 1v1 tournament match. This is a semifinals, best 2 out of 3. We got Nihilio over here as Newport Fresh on the right, playing his 8th Infantry, showing the deck now. And then on the left, I am playing my 79th and showing my deck now. Anyway, this is the second game in a 2 out of 3 game series. I am opening up with 2 T80 BVs, 2 Oshas to cover them, CV, also CV down the south, some metas going to the center, plenty of recon to scout all the positions, and then on a Shoki and a Superi to guard the southern flank at Echo. In contrast, my enemy here opening up a lot of AA, Stingers, Mortars, Nighthawk, 2 Eyehawks actually, 3 Abrams here. He's bringing the M1 Abrams though, so a lot less armor, but still a really strong tank. So 10, 15 frontal armor, and also a command aim 1 as well. Unfortunately for him though, like, you gotta be careful. Like, the BVs do outclass these tanks by a large margin. Seeing the BVs over here, their stats, triple vetted, more frontal armor, and more penetration, and plus they do have an ACGM as well. Anyway, let's kick this thing off. On the southern point as well, we see a tag force of Rangers and Flash, another token force to guard against any counterattack from me. We kind of just see, right, like, pre-token forces on the southern flank, but a significant amount of forces being pushed in this location. And meta is moving here. We see, yeah, same thing as well, going down the center, and like almost nothing going to the north. You see some forces going in this area, but nothing up here whatsoever. I usually, a lot of times, actually push from this angle, take this location, and kind of swing across this force line. Problem with this, though, right? You compromise the southern flank. Kind of better to be in this location and swing around here, meaning that you cover yourself any attacks from the southern area. Which is always nice. Plus, got plenty of Oshas over here guarding myself, which is pretty key. And we're gonna get that early check. I'm gonna have more CVs in the battlefield. We do only see 1 CV from Newport Fresh, which is a tank, while I have 2 CVs independent. So get that early tick at the start of the game, which is gonna lead him to having to be more aggressive at the start, just because he cannot sit back idly. If it goes even, he will lose his game. If you go plus 100, he pretty much the dub. If you're within less than 100 points, it will be a draw, which is not a favorable move for anybody in this situation. Fingers moving in. He's moving up to AA. He's got an LRS. He got really aggressive with it, putting up in the front. This does have exceptional optics when it's not moving. This goes into effect, the GSR. So now you see it just popped up now. He's got exceptional optics. Pretty much can see everything. We're starting to see some shots here, but nothing crazy. Meta's moving in here now. Some smoke being laid down by my opponent here. He has infinite smoke with 1 mortar. We have 2 BVs here. Have some supply coming up. BV coming over here as well to support this location. We do see some a little bit more forces coming down here. Some more AA, some Stingers. Probably thinking I'm going to buy a lot of SUs. And I kind of wanted to start probing on this location. Meta's moving here. You can see I have a lot of forces in location. Do see 3 tanks though moving up though. They are triple vetted with the leader next to them. He's got 2 Eyehawks. Talk about a lot of AA, honestly. To cover himself. First shot out though. Get a shot at Stinger. Nothing too crazy. BV trying to get some shots in here, but nothing too good. Also stops any pushing from tanks from this location. I back off though. I do start getting line of sight of all this armor. I do not want to fight a CQC fight. I want to fight where I have multiple tanks in the room at the same time. M1 moving here. See an aircraft coming in here. Cluster going in for one of my tanks. Does miss. Fires to the left of me, unfortunately. That is some bad luck. It wouldn't have gotten the kill anyway. And I have supply repair, even if he did get the hit. You see him, though, pushing really hard here. And he wants to get close in quarters, so then he can actually compete with my tanks. I move up here a little bit. I'm trying to get a shot in. Get a nice shot on his command tank. Does smoke off, though. Not going to get the kill. Is going to make him have to replenish, though. He does have supply right there, though, on the front line. M1's rotating. He's got this entire area pretty much locked down. Fire a supply truck. Don't get the kill. Gonna fire one more time. A clean kill on a supply. Supplies are 20 points, and it's less for him to heal. Bring up more tanks and armor. I know he's losing his position. I don't want to rush it, though. Don't want to rush my tanks up the hill. I did see him rotating into this area, so I knew there's a lot less forces over here. I'm about to start making a push. Another BV showing up. I do have another BV coming up as well with 2 of my M1s, 85-point tanks, because I knew there was going to be some PQC action in this little area. Over here, I'm starting to probe over here, being that he has a lot of tanks over here. Thought he'd be pretty light. Just moving up. Rangers, though, in here. Now I'm starting to move up a little bit. I'm curious though. Like, I'm really nervous. Don't want to get too caught out here. Don't really have a recon at the moment. Seeing him just constantly lay down in the smoke though. He wants to be close in quarters with me. Another M1A1 coming. This is a real tank though. This will mess up my tanks all the time. Playing some metas, playing some Strokey, be the scouts. And I'm waiting for that push, because he's going to have to make something happen here. And I'm not going to be willing to suicide in. I'm playing pretty passive at the moment. A little bit of engagement over here. Nothing too crazy. I'm backing off. I'm not going to take that. Again, MI8 coming over now. Give me some recon so I can shoot over the ridge. There's a ridge right here, so I can't see above it. Having Hilo above here, we'll be able to see all this stuff. I have a tank right here aiming down this road, just in case he's really getting a little too aggressive. He only has 2 tanks here. Again, they are worse than my tanks, but I don't want to take 1-to-1 trade. Mine are 235 is 185. Trying to rotate now. You see all my tanks rotating. Got 4 BVs in this area. I unload. I have a critical mass. I think he's making an air right here. He's sending forces down on the southern flank. When he knows there is a critical mass of tanks, he's been seeing them off and on in this location. And now that he's not spending a critical mass of the area, I have a lot of dense forces in this area. Things are about to happen in a second. First engagement. Does get some nice hits on me. I smoke off though. I'm going to back off. Now what's going on. Move up now. Moshoki. Kilo is here. Get a nice clean shot on him. Get a nice clean shot on the other tank. I'm gonna move these tanks up. Another tank's move forward. Gets an M1 engaging me. Gets a nice hit on him though. He's down. Now he's in trouble. He has some more tanks coming in though. Moves up the other tank to kind of get another shot. Does get killed. I'm gonna back off and smoke. He's trying to move forward now, but he's taking side shots from my ATGM squads all over here. I got metas and SPGs, and now I'm gonna move through this forest line. He does have infantry in here. Mech rifle gets a nice miss, unfortunately for himself. It's not going to do the damage he needs. LRS squad only has 4 shots. Does get a nice hit on me there, but not enough to do anything significant. Back over here, though, I definitely started to see some probing here when he hits contact here. I already do have forces coming already. I have an extra OSHA coming as well. Choke covers in. I'm moving up my AA now. BVs. I'm trying to push in. He's in a bad spot right now, though. He's moving the toe cobras and a 155 Hilo that goes down in 1 hit with ATGMs. Playing 2 experienced player, though. I see it coming. Immediately smoke off. Fire the shots off with my OSHAs. OSHAs do miss. It's that hit though. It's 155 points down. OSHAs paid for itself. Trying to now rotate around the edge. I saw that there was weakness here. Over here, just a little bit of a fight, but nothing. No one really winning that engagement. I do have reinforcements, so whoever wins doesn't matter. I got all my tanks alive. No BV losses. Repairing tanks now. See this supply coming in. I think at a second. Got a rocket helo coming. Another OSHA. Should make 4 OSHAs on the front line. 3 OSHAs? No, it's 3 OSHAs. It's the same one? Where I had another OSHA. Now, I thought I had enough tanks. I was like, alright, I'm going to start playing aggressive here. He's got the Cobras, but I have the AA. Deal with these Cobras. And they are pretty expensive, you know, shooting down these things. 2-1 tank engaging. It's a nice hit on me. I'm like, alright, whatever. Done. Smoke off. Over here, a little more action going on. I now have a critical mass of forces in this area. He doesn't really have enough forces to beat me. I am up on the tick now. He has to play aggressive. I have momentum on him. Multiple tanks engaging his M1A1. If he loses M1A1, it's pretty much a locked game. This is an ATGM. Loses another Hilo, 155 points. There's another Hilo there. Now he's got not enough tanks to repair. I'm just going to keep moving. I got supplies, I believe, coming on their way to repair these 2 tanks that are wounded in the rear. You kind of see now he doesn't have any CV. Problem with having a tank CV is you play aggressive with it. If it dies, now you're ticking down even further. Now I'm just trying to get in now. He does have 1 tank over here, still an M1. He has to heal it. Does have a supply in the rear here. Expensive stuff too, 70.1. But he's in a tough spot. If he moves back, he gets shot. If he moves forward, he gets shot. Nihilio gets shot there. Fly healing these tanks now. Ito coming in. Itos can one-pen anything, honestly. Gets nice hit. I do try to smoke off, but not enough time. Get the M1A1 though. In response, Ito taking a shot at me. Misses. But I smoke off, and now I know there's an Ito there. Another M1A1 here. Last tank on the front. Does have another M1 up here. Again, these don't compete against PVs. And mine triple vetted, his double vetted. Alright, nice shot here. Get a shot on the move. Gets a nice clean kill. Can't really do any real damage. Can probe in this location. I'm moving my helo in response. Got a tank coming into response as well. And some metas. Is A10 coming in now? Interesting buy. He knows I have OSHAs. He knows I'm going to smoke off. I have a MiG-31 though as well. Fortunately, my MiG-31 just misses every shot. It's hit. And he gets shot down. You know, I'd say he went positive there. Just as Cyhawk to get the kill. Infantry realizing they're not in a great position. He's having to back off. BMP2 moving up on the side here. We're gonna let him get away. I knew he was hiding this side of the building now. You kind of see that there's nothing on the southern flank. And we have a critical mass of tanks here. Look how many BVs we have. Tons of BVs. 5 of them on the map. There is 1 Abrams. Plus I got M1s on the field as well. And my tanks are better than his M1s. He does have another M1A1 coming up now. But again, like, casualties are high at this point. I've got the south momentum now. I've got plenty of tanks over here. I even got troops flanking on his sides right now. Probably should be playing a little bit more aggressive, honestly. But I thought he had a lot more ATGMs. And he does have some ATGMs. He does have a mic rifles over here. He's got an ITO. I didn't have the best recon at this point. No, I have pretty forward deploy. Moving my BVs now. I'm going to start flanking from this angle. I wanted to counterattack this location. I didn't want to fight in the open, really. I wanted to fight in an area which I know M1A1s will die. Just the close quarters, honestly. It's the only way you're going to get them. Max range. Plus, I felt like I was getting ground in the southern area. Finding some more forces in the north, too. Start swinging into this area. What do we see in retaliation? Some M60s coming up. Still see his IHawks shifting deployment. Covering himself more in the center position. Got a ranger squad in a CV, but that's about it. I'm moving up now. I do lose a BMP. 2? No, BMP 1. Where do I see a counterattack right here? Abrams moving in. Meta's firing. Metas do are pretty strong, honestly. 17 pen. Misses. There's only 1 health damage. I move up my BVs though. I have 3 of them. Now up in his rear as well. And I'm in this point now. We're finally breaking through. Rangers though. Can't speed this by himself. Our PO's gonna annihilate them. MP2 moving up as well. He's got no AT now in this location. He's in big trouble. Pushing through here and upping out some of the AA. I'm upping up some of the recon. But is moving up. Guys, the squad I think turned off. Otherwise it would have fired and they get instantly spotted. Black Rifle is not so lucky. Got my CV ready to go. Bring another AA to cover the southern flank. Now he's got 2 tanks here. And this is where, you know, he's got to be very careful here. Because he knows I have more tanks over here in this location. And I'm just trying to probe through this area. I knew there was like kind of a weakness over here. I definitely knew he had tanks in this area, so I'm backing off. I did not want to get caught out. I wanted him to come to me. Kind of just hanging out over here now. Moving up into the BV to help out. Want 4 to 2 rather than 3 to 2. THO cover moving up here. I think those are nice shots. Bring up some my AA further forward. Getting some stingers. Now I'm gonna go for it. Got 10K out on the edge here. Find my SC-25 rocket. Deal with Tow Cobra. I have a lot of forces over here. I don't want them to die. Bringing 2 of them over here. I'm going out way out wide so I don't get hit by some of his AA. Osh does move up though. Get lucky, get one of his shit there. And then he gives up there, yeah. Look at KD. That's pretty bad for him at this point. EVs did really well. I think he probably, I don't know, probably bought reinforcements in the wrong location, the wrong times. Probably invested a lot more in AA than he probably needed to. Look at the chronology here. The opener, right? Losing an M1A1, that's a big loss. Killing just some light units in the beginning, nothing crazy. Lost an F-16 cluster at the start of the game. That's a huge loss. Big investment, didn't get the kill, and went shot down. Paying for Myoshas. Then, you know, pretty much killing a lot more expensive units compared to his trades, where you're seeing him kill like a PTR or a Roseka or a BMP-1, where I see him losing M1A1s or a Kiowa, you know, with ATGMs. Pretty expensive units that if they die, you know, pretty expensive losses, and get more and more negative snowballs. Anyway, thanks to Nihilio. This is game 2, so it's 1-1. He won the first game. I won the second game. Third game will be the decider. This is the semifinals. Guys, leave a like, leave a comment, and I'll see you guys around. Thanks for watching.